Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. If you're new here, please be sure to hit the subscribe button and join the family. If you're an old subscriber, thank you for tuning in always, and I do appreciate all of your support on this channel. Please go ahead and keep supporting me and keep sharing my videos as well. So guys, in today's video I'm going to be talking about the things you should pack when coming to Canada. I have most of you asking me this question in the comment section each time I upload a video, so I thought it's wise to address it in this video. And so guys, without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Deciding on what to pack to Canada can be one of the most difficult decisions one could make, because you tend to be like, should I take this? Should I take that? Should I take this out? You just could be confused. And so videos like this or this video would help you in trying to decide on exactly what to pack and what not to pack. And so the first thing that you should pick or you should pack is your important documents. Most of the times when people are coming here, they forget so many important documents, or they kind of take the documents that they feel they're going to use here when they come. But your documents such as your birth cert, your health insurance from your home country, or your high school transcript, your undergrad transcript, your any type of document that is essential to you when you're in your home country, it's really important that you bring all those documents. You don't say, I'm starting a new life and so I'm going to leave all the stuff behind and then come here. No, you would end up finding out you need those documents, because in Canada, oh my God, you can be signing or you can be doing a lot of paperwork, and so you don't want to find yourself in such a situation. So please bring all important documents that are relevant. The next thing is to bring your driver's license. If you have a driver's license, please don't leave it behind, because when you come to Canada, it kind of helps you skip some stages of trying to acquire a driver's license. And in some provinces, it also helps you to start driving ASAP when you get to Canada, and then upgrade to whatever level you have to some months or years after you leave in this country. So please bring your driver's license. It's important. Now, your bank cards and checks are important. Please bring them. Someone might say, I'm leaving to Canada, and so I'm going to close all my accounts in my home country and come here because I'm about to start a new life. Please don't close your bank account. Recently, I wanted to perform a transaction using my home country's bank account, and because I didn't close it, I was able to send money to someone using my home country's bank account. So please don't close it. You'll find out it's really important to you, and you can still use it to perform certain transactions. So please bring your credit card, bring your checkbooks and all the important things that would help you to perform transactions in your home bank account, even when you are not physically present in your home country. Also, please bring your prescribed medication. Prescribed medication is important because when you find yourself in Canada, you don't want to be going around. I mean, you have a lot on your desk, trying to settle in, probably trying to find an apartment, trying to get into school, or trying to find a new job, or trying to start a new job and all of that stuff. And so you don't want to worry your head now going around or about searching for medication. So if you know you have any medication that's going to help you, especially when it has to do with your health, please bring that. And even if it's not prescribed by the doctor and you know this medication is very essential for your survival, probably you could just keep them on you to relieve you of certain pain. Please bring that. Okay, you just don't have to bring a whole box of it, because I mean, it's not allowed or probably could be allowed, but I mean, I know they are very equally important things that you would have to pack. And so just pick a few, like a handful of the medication, and then bring them for your perusal. Warm clothes are very important. Canada can be cold cold. People say the weather in Canada is bipolar. People say Canadian weather is bipolar because like it can be very cold. 1 minute is -20, the next minute it could be like -15, the next minute it goes like -8, the next minute probably is like 9. So like I mean, but it doesn't change within the minutes, probably hours interval. That's when such a thing happens. So please bring warm clothes. In Canada there's 4 seasons. We have the winter, we have the summer, spring and fall. And so depending on when you're coming into the country, please try and check the weather and know the temperature for that very day, and dress to suit the time and the day with which you would be entering the country, and also per the period of the season with which you'll be entering the country. Try and pack clothes that would sustain you within that season. And so for instance, if it's winter, and winter is gonna last for instance about 5 months for about 5 or 6 months, then it means that you're going to pack clothes within that period. And even normally for clothes, I do not encourage people to bring like tons of clothes, because when you get there you realize the clothes that you've packed will not even be good for the weather. Probably to an extent it's going to keep you warm, but when you get here you realize you need to keep or pack you realize you need to get more clothes from the shop that could get you warm, including jackets, gloves, headgears, ear marks, you know, things like that. So please, and even the winter boots, so please pack clothes that could make you feel warm. If you're coming in the summer, then hooray, it's a good time. So probably you just go ahead and take your blouse and stuff, because it's going to be warm out, and so you can just like wear your blouse and feel comfortable, okay, and have some air over your body. Let's talk about food stuff. When you're coming to Canada, it's very essential that you pack foodstuffs, specifically uncooked foodstuffs, because when you're coming here and you have like cooked foodstuffs like meat, fried fish and things like that, they're going to take it from you at the airport. Yes, they are going to take it out of your luggage. So take stuff that would sustain you within the first 3 to probably 5 months, because even with the stuff that you have packed, you're not going to be eating them every day. And so because you're also traveling to a new place, you might not be too familiar with the kind of foods or meal they serve in the restaurants or other places, and even parties when you come here. And so one advice I give to people is that be open-minded with your taste buds, and just know that you would have to try new stuff. And so I'll say this is the point where you put your taste buds to test. So please try as much as possible to pack stuff in moderate quantity. Also, don't forget to pick your spices. I mean, there are tons of spices in Canada, but kind of if you know that for the first 3 months, if you're not going to be okay without your spices and your pepper, and just I tell Africans that please, if you're coming, try to bring like your powdered pepper and things like that, because everything here is like completely different. When I came here, everything tasted really sweet, and I'm like, why is everything so sweet? I want pepper. Give me pepper. Because yes, I'm African and we never go wrong with our pepper. But in Canada, they love their cheese and they love their sugar. And so if it's not cheesy, then it's sweet. If it's not both of those things, then it could be less spice or less salt. And you know how for Africans, things like that, it needs to be kicking. The pepper has to be kicking in. So please try and bring those stuff to help you within your first few months in Canada. And then I'm sure after your third month, 4 or 5, you're gonna settle in and then try to figure things out yourself. Toiletries is very important. I mean, you find tons of toiletries in Canada, but things like maybe just one tea roll, a soap, or probably two toothpaste, toothbrush, towels, bed sheets that you could use like in the interim before you begin to ask yourself, where can I get extra soap? Where can I get extra tea roll? Where can I get pomade? Where can I get lotion? Or things like that. Just do that. Okay, it's very important. Then this is a special tip that I give to my African colleagues or my African friends. When you're coming here, because there's like, let's just say the whites are predominant here, so you might find yourself in a city or a town that do not really have hairdressers just like how we have them in Africa. So before you get here, try to do your hair. Put your hair in extensions that could last you for a month or probably even 2. Or if you have the strength to carry your hair in extensions for 3 months, sure, do that. Because when you come, you're going to be trying to find your feet in this country to the extent that your hair will be the least thing you want to worry about. And if you're someone who isn't too used to like touching the hair and doing your hair and all that kind of stuff, then normally I advise that you put your hair in extension, and also you kind of learn and start practicing how to do your hair before you get here. Because when you get here, doing your hair is so expensive, and I'm not sure you want to spend about $150 to $200 doing your hair in Canada the first 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Probably if you have the money, fine, you can go ahead and do that, but on the average, I'm not sure you might want to do that. Also, pack other hair extensions. So if you're someone who can do your hair by yourself, then please bring those extensions so that you could do them, because 1, they're expensive here, and 2, it's really hard to kind of find people to do your hair for you, and also the exact way you want it when you're in Africa. So please keep that in mind. And for the men, I would advise that if you could learn how to trim your hair before you come here, that would be very important or will be helpful. The whites, they have like this soft curly hair, and then they use scissors to kind of like cut. I have African friends who say, I'm not gonna go to this shop because just look at how they trim the hair. They put in the scissors and they chop their hair off. Like, that's not how our hair is. And so I don't want to put myself in this jeopardy or this kind of situation. So they prefer to kind of wait and keep their hair for like so many months before they eventually probably get their friends to trim their hair, or someone they know who is kind of good. They just adjust. I mean, someone who can just get their bushy hair down to an extent, like they go, sorry to say, like low to that level. But when you're in Africa, you would want the best and the best of barber to kind of trim your hair. And trimming your hair here is quite expensive. It's like $40. I mean like it's expensive comparing it to your home country. How when you trim your hair, it can be like 20, 15 sort of, yeah. So trimming your hair here could be very expensive, so please learn that, or just maybe come with a friend who knows how to trim hair. That would be helpful. Yeah, I wish I came with a friend who knows how to do my hair. That would have been really helpful. It would have been paradise on paradise. Also, I forgot to talk about the fact that you need to bring wigs as a lady. Aside from your session, please bring wigs. And also, if you have this cute shoe or heel that you want to bring, please go ahead and pack them along with you. And probably don't forget to bring your nose masks and your sanitizers. You don't have to carry. I know how ladies can be. Oh my god, I have so much masks. Oh my god, I have so much shoes. I don't want to leave them behind. If you're coming, you can't pack everything on the flight. They're going to give you a specific weight depending on the flight you're using that you could pack. So you just have to pack the ones that are very important and that have like longevity when you bring them here, or the ones that you can still use when you can. Sorry, the ones that you can still use when you bring them here. So that it's absolutely pointless to bring stuff that you can't use when you get to Canada. And so please keep that in mind. You don't have to carry your whole wardrobe to Canada, because if you get here you find out there are even way better things than you kept using. Also, please, if you think that you want to buy nail polish, you'll find better nail polish and things when you come to Canada. I mean, you will, but like, it's expensive. I went to the shop and I saw like just 2 nail polish for $17, and I'm like, what? This is really expensive. How is nail polish like 17? And that was like the least 14, 17, 20, 24. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, so if you just want to get 1 or 2, 3 nail polish before you come here, please go ahead and do that, because stuff here could be quite expensive, and I don't know, I just can't wrap my head around it. So I found a video talking about what you should know when you are preparing to come to Canada as a temporary resident or international student and a permanent resident. I'm going to leave that video in the description, or it's going to be on the channel, so please check it out, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was really helpful to you. If it was, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, give it a like, and please share. It's important. Please share, and please subscribe to the channel. I still don't know why you haven't subscribed to the channel, but please go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Till then, peace, bye.